students, today I am starting the second chapter of third unit. So already we know our third unit consists of two main chapters, that is halogen compounds and hydroxy compounds. So we have completed halogen compounds with SN1 and SN2 reactions. Now let us see hydroxy compounds. Okay, hydroxy compounds means they'll have OH functional group in them. Otherwise, we can say that the compounds containing OH functional group are called hydroxy compounds. So let us see the one more definition. The compounds are obtained by replacing one hydrogen atom from aliphatic or aromatic hydrocarbons. Okay, for example, if I take aliphatic hydrocarbon, if I replace one hydrogen atom from them, I'll get one hydroxy compound. Okay, if I replace one hydrogen atom from this benzene ring, I'll get phenols. Okay, mainly these hydrocarbons are of two types, so we'll discuss these two types in this chapter. One is alcohol, another one is phenols. Alcohols means they'll obtain from aliphatic hydrocarbons. Aliphatic hydrocarbons means, I can give you best example, straight chain carbon containing compounds are branched chain carbon containing compounds. So we can say they are alkanes, alkenes, or alkynes. So for example, I am taking one alkane, methane. So in methane I am seeing that CH4 is there, 4 hydrogens are there, one hydrogen is replaced with OH now. I am getting the formula CH3OH. Okay, so it is one alcohol obtained from methane, so it is called methyl alcohol. Okay, I am giving you one more example, ethane. C2H6 is the formula of ethane. So if I replace one hydrogen atom, if I replace one hydrogen atom with OH group, then I'll get C2H5OH. It is called ethyl alcohol. Okay, so alcohols are formed by replacing one hydrogen atom from aliphatic hydrocarbons. Okay, so if I take aromatic ring, benzene, for example, I am giving you benzene ring. In benzene ring, if I replace one hydrogen atom, so you know that benzene ring consists of 6 carbons, hexagonal ring. 6 carbons consists of 6 hydrogens. So I replace one hydrogen with OH, then it is called phenol. Okay, so these are obtained from aromatic hydrocarbons, so they are called phenols. So now I am giving you one more example, orthonitrophenol. So in our second position we have a nitro group, so orthonitrophenol. If I observe this, if you observe this is a meta position, so metanitrophenol. If you observe this, to this functional group it is opposite directly, that is para position. So para nitrophenol. So this is just an introduction of hydroxy compounds. Next, coming to the classification of alcohols. In this chapter mainly we'll study about alcohols and phenols completely. So how many types of alcohols are there? Mainly we have 4 types of alcohols. One is monohydroxy alcohol, second one is dihydroxy alcohol, third one is trihydroxy alcohol, fourth one is polyhydroxy alcohols. Okay, so let us see what is a monohydroxy alcohol. In monohydroxy alcohol, we can observe only one OH group. The name indicates mono. Okay, so it will have only one OH group in this alcohol. So you can see I am giving you example CH3OH, that is methyl alcohol or methanol. You have CH3OH formula. So in this structure you will have only one OH group. Hence we call this as a monohydroxy alcohol. Next, coming to the classification again. So you will have monohydroxy alcohols 3 types again. First one is primary alcohol, second one is secondary, third one is tertiary alcohol. So what is meant by primary alcohol? So already we know what is a primary carbon, secondary carbon and tertiary carbon. We have discussed in halogen compounds, no? So we can see primary carbon means what? For example, I am taking methyl alcohol. The carbon consists of 3 hydrogens. Okay, if I replace one hydrogen with any other alkyl group, I'll call that as a primary alcohol. Okay, see CH3OH, no, one hydrogen I replaced and I kept CH3 here. Okay, so here you can observe CH3, CH2OH. The OH group is attached to the primary carbon. Hence we call them as a primary alcohols. Okay, coming to the secondary alcohol. So here OH group is attached to the secondary carbon. So what is meant by secondary carbon? So if I replace 2 hydrogens from this methyl alcohol, from this CH3, in this CH3 if I replace 2 hydrogens and I keep another 2 alkyl groups, then I'll call it as a secondary alcohol. I can give you best example, isopropyl alcohol. Okay, next coming to tertiary. So OH group attached to tertiary carbon. So if I replace all hydrogens with different alkyl groups or same alkyl groups, I'll call that as a tertiary alcohol. So this is the secondary, this is the best example for you, 2-methyl propane toluol. Okay, 2-methyl propane toluol is a example for tertiary alcohol. So next coming to second classification, that is dihydroxy alcohol. So what is meant by dihydroxy? The name indicates two OH groups are present on two different carbons. So you can see here two OH groups are present in this structure. So on different carbons you can observe those two OH groups. I can give you best example, ethylene glycol. Otherwise we can call this as a ethane 1,2-diol. Ethylene glycol means, so actually this is CH2 bond CH2. Okay, so I replaced hydrogens and I kept OH groups. Okay, so it is ethylene glycol. So glycol name is coming for two OH groups present on two different groups, two different carbons. So you can see here propylene 1,3-glycol. So CH3, 3 times CH3 is present, so we'll give the name propane. Propylene 1,3-glycol. So first carbon consists of OH and the third carbon consists of OH group. So propylene 1,3-glycol. Otherwise we can call this as a propane 1,3-diol. Okay, so this is a dihydroxy alcohol. Next coming to third type, that is a trihydroxy alcohol. If any alcohol consists of 3 OH groups, tri indicates 3, okay, then it is called as a trihydroxy alcohol. I can give you best example, glycerol. So in glycerol, if you observe, there are 3 OH groups on 3 different carbons, okay. Otherwise we can name glycerol as propane 1,2,3-triol. Okay, next coming to polyhydroxy alcohol. If any alcohol consists of more than 3 OH groups, then we can call it as a polyhydroxy alcohol. Best example I can give you mannitol. In mannitol you are having 6 OH groups on 6 different carbons. Okay, it is consists of more than 3 OH groups. Hence we can call them as a polyhydroxy alcohols. Okay, so this is completely about classification of alcohols.